Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I've decided to try to do the 24-hour reading challenge. I know there's like 10 different ways to do this and I'm choosing the one that is not the hardest. I have not finished a single book in August yet. It is the 13th of August and I haven't finished anything. I haven't really been able to read anything. I tried reading Flawless, but that just felt like every single other small town enemies to lovers romance that I have read. I've done a soft DNF for that one, and now I'm currently trying to read All In. This is doing it for me, so hopefully I'll be able to read this one. It's just romance isn't doing it for me. I am in my era of not reading romance unless it is a subplot in a book. Like subplot in this one, it does it for me. It's like I need that just little bit of romance. I don't want it to be like the main focus. Even if it's a romantasy, that will do it for me. That probably doesn't make any sense. Anyways, back to the 24-hour reading challenge kind of thing that I was going to talk about. I'm not going to be reading for 24 hours straight. I'm only going to be reading for 24 hours every time I'm picking up the book and reading it. Anytime that I'm reading, the timer will go on. Anytime I'm not reading, the timer will be stopped. We're going to see how that goes. I'm going to do some work and then we will get started on the video. We're going to actually see how slow I am with reading books. I haven't sat in this chair in a very long time. Before we get into updating how far I have gotten in and the time that I've been reading for today, I wanted to show you something. It might be a bit childish and people are probably questioning why I got this, but it's just because I wanted it. I got Toothless. Yeah, it has wings, but one of them actually broke. It's so cute. I saw that he was available again at Build-A-Bear in Australia because I've been trying to find him or just like something similar, but they're like all so overpriced or they just don't look good, or it's just like all in America. Anyways, honestly, I thought I was reading for like a shorter amount of time, but yeah. So I started on like, I think it was like 30 something pages and I'm now at 58 pages, chapter 11 of All In, and I've been reading for 44 minutes. My aim is to get to 100 pages tonight. If not, that is fine. But I'm also trying to figure out some other books I want to read. As Good as Dead is like calling out to me because I've been just seeing so much of behind the scenes of the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder show that's currently filming. I already know what happens at the end and I don't want it to happen. But then I know what happens at the end. You get like a little sprinkle or something at the end and I'm like, but apparently she's been writing a new book and apparently it's really thick and I'm hoping it'll be just like a, what was it called? A sequel? Just about like after what had happened in this book. That is an option for after I read All In. I'm going to continue reading this book and we'll see how we go. I haven't brushed my hair yet after my shower because I'm waiting for it to kind of dry a bit. It's gonna look like this for a while. I'm an hour 47 into this and I'm now on page 114, chapter 21. I was about to stop at like 80 pages last night, but then I was like, I'm gonna keep going. I want to get to 100 pages. So I did. It's so hard to get into books, not just fantasy books, romance, or mystery books, thriller, whatever. Every single genre is hard to get into. For like the first, I would say probably maybe 50 to 100 pages is very hard. But then after you just pick it up. If it's part of a series, I feel like you can just get right into it. I am enjoying it. They are at the hotel casino. They found a body there and now they're questioning, well, the actual FBI agents are questioning people. They have Briggs and Sterling who are questioning them. And they have everyone else being behind the scenes. They have earpieces and also for like video camera footage from, I think it was Briggs. He has a camera and all that so that they can see what's happening and, you know, detect anything. I'm actually starting to like Aaliyah. I think it's just her approach to things is a bit harsh, but it is true. That's what it is. But I really enjoy Jennifer Lynn Barnes' books. They're all so fast paced, easy to get through, and they're just really enjoyable. I love them. I might continue reading a bit more later because I need to film a video because I'm now going behind on videos. I swear to God, I was so caught up. I was like uploading like that, but then now I feel like this is going to take me a very long time to do this 24-hour reading challenge. Messy. I just finished my meeting for work. That took a whole hour. I'm very tired. I just ran up and down the stairs. But I'm going to continue watching some YouTube because I was in the middle of that, and I'm going to read as well. I read a bit before the meeting started and like towards the start of the meeting when everyone was joining. So I'm 2 hours and 33 minutes in. Maybe I should have done a whole 24 hours straight, but you would have just seen me reading one book for like 24 hours, I'm pretty sure. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I'm a slow reader. I think I'm an average, just not a fast reader. Hello. I have not updated at all today because I was mostly out and then I was just doing some like stuff at home, so I didn't read much. I have that much left of the book. I've read quite a chunk, I would say, tonight. I decided to buy it on my Kindle because the physical book just wasn't working, so I got my Kindle instead. I'm at 5 hours and 41 minutes. It takes me so freaking long to read. It's not even funny. It is currently 10 o'clock at night. I'm going to finish All In and then we'll pick up another book tomorrow. I do have a very exciting package coming tomorrow that I will be doing a video on. It is currently 8:54, almost 9 o'clock, and I finished All In last night. I stopped the timer at 7 hours. It took me a bit longer than expected because I started falling asleep. So yeah, but I did want to get it finished last night because I didn't want to continue it this morning. It was so good. So freaking good. I need to put this down so I can talk about it a bit. I rated this book 5 stars. It was so good, and the ending, I'm excited to read the next one. There's a little like plot twisting at the end that like leads into the last book, but it's like you don't have to read it right away. You can read other books and whatever. So it's very entertaining. I was scared that it wasn't going to be a 5-star because none of the other books have been so far. Like the other books have been amazing, but they just haven't felt like they were 5 stars to me. They're around, I think, 4.5 stars. I think the both of them are. It took place at a hotel that had a casino, and it was a bunch of murders from 3 different hotels, but it was all different methods of unaliving the people. We need to choose my next read. I've been thinking of, how many pages is it? 300 pages? 325 pages. It looks extremely short. I've got some more options. This is a lot of options. We have The Housemaid. Delilah Green doesn't care. Does she care? Does she not care? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. These books are mainly like around 300 pages because I know if I'm reading like a thick book, I'm not gonna make it. Crown of Midnight. I'm currently doing my reread of Throne of Glass, but I had to take a bit of a break because of the tandem read. That is an option. Love Theoretically. I've heard good things about this book. People really enjoy it. Again, around 300 pages. And then we have Alone With You in the Ether, which is what my friend Liz had chosen for me for my, what's it called? The TBR jar thing. I have my Kindle and I've been reading Powerless. I stopped reading it a while ago. It says this book is going to take me 25 freaking hours to read. Do we accept the challenge? I don't know if I accept the challenge. I don't even remember how many. Typical time to read, 11 hours actually. It's 593 pages. I saw that Sarah Crowley actually rated it 5 stars, and I'm like, you know what that means? That I have to read it. I don't know what I'm in the mood for right now. Okay, if you can hear that noise in the background, it's just the robot vacuum going home. I finished the prologue and the first chapter. That took me 20 minutes. Just to read 13 pages. I'm liking the vibes. I'm liking it. It's kind of reminding me of Knives Out. I feel like the mood and the setting. So far so good. It's hooked me. It's intrigued me and I want to keep reading. I'm scared for this book. I have not updated at all today. I read a bit of The Housemaid today. I got 56 pages in. I'm on chapter 10. I dog-eared the page. Yes, I dog-eared the page. Cry about it. I'm liking it. It's going well so far. I don't like the kid. She's so freaking annoying. I don't really like Nina. I don't know what the hell is happening there. I have been reading on here and I'm gonna read it on my Kindle as well because on Kindle Unlimited, and I didn't know that. Maybe I did and I just forgot, or it wasn't on Kindle Unlimited but now it is. Tiny little update, just a tiny one. I had to reset my timer because I had to use it for work. I did screenshot the time so I know where I was at, but I read a bit more today, which was good. So we're gonna set this right here. I didn't update yesterday because I was at work all day, literally from 9 to 5. I've gotten 100 pages into this book. The timer was stopped at 8 hours and 30 minutes and I'm currently on 26 minutes of reading today. It's a wild ride, I'm not gonna lie. I hate Nina so much. Andrew is very sweet, but I don't know how the hell he ended up with her. I swear to God. Nothing creepy has really happened, so I don't know when that's gonna pick up because I do really want it to pick up and become a bit more creepy, you know. I'm really worried for me when I'm reading this book because every time something happens with Nina or Cecilia or whatever, I just can't read the book. I just need to put it down because of how freaking annoying they are and I hate them. They irritate me to my core. I need to update because things are happening and what the hell. Reading the book, right? I'm currently I'm on chapter 45, page 231. I started at 137. I've read this chunk today. I wasn't even halfway and now I'm like way over halfway. I need to actually update on Goodreads. Timer says that it is 2 hours and 20 minutes. What is happening? Oh my freaking God, I can't even say anything. I just haven't been able to put it down. And the thing is though, that most of the book from like where I was to halfway, I was like, okay, like I don't know what the hell's happening. But then it just got worse and worse and worse. And then I got to part 2. Which I didn't realize it was parts in this book. But part 2 is in Nina's point of view in the past from when she met Andrew and how they got together and how she's gotten to this point, you know, with Millie and all that. And I'm just like, what the hell? I've only been reading the book for like 3, almost 4 hours. It's taking me less time to read this book than it was to read. What book was I reading first? Oh, All In. That took me 7 hours. Finished. Let's talk about it when you sit down and talk. But I finally finished The Housemaid. I really wish I got my reactions to the last couple of chapters because it was just too good. I think I would rate this book 4.75 stars. There were parts in the book that did kind of bore me just a little bit and I was like is something gonna happen? And that ending as well, I swear to God, some people were like, oh my God, like the ending. I'm like, I really enjoyed it. It was good. I did enjoy that ending. I thought it was very, very good. I think it leads on to the next book, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look for the second book, but I'm definitely gonna buy the second book. I read for 5 hours and a couple more minutes. I don't know. I've lost track of the time and yeah, I'm gonna say it's roughly around 5 hours, which on my Kindle it said like around like 11 hours, but I bet that time, like every time I'd read it, it'd go down just an hour and I'm just like, love that. We've been reading for 13 hours. Right now, we need to figure out a book that I'm going to read next. I think we should go do that right now. We're gonna do it. We're going to read it. I've actually changed my mind. I am going to read the 7 Year Slip. This one is around 330 pages, so I would say it would take me the same amount of time as The Housemaid. So I'd say 5 hours to read this book, or maybe a bit quicker. We'll see what happens. It is such a nice day outside. I decided we're gonna sit outside and read because it has been absolutely cold. It's winter and it's been absolutely freezing, but now because we're getting closer to spring, it's it's getting warmer, so we're gonna sit outside. We're gonna continue reading The 7-Year Slip. I didn't read anything yesterday besides reading Powerless because I decided to actually pick the book back up. Even though I said I changed my mind, I'm picking it back up, but it's not gonna be for the video. I'm just reading it because I want to. I have been reading and annotating this book. I'm currently 90 pages in and it's taking me forever to read. I've had some headaches while reading recently and pains, and so it's not been fun. I have been reading this book for about an hour and 53 minutes, but I also have been annotating the book. Like, I've just been underlining in this book. There's no tabs or anything. I just really wanted to underline and circle and all that, and it's been a vibe. I really do like the writing, and right now I just feel a little bored, so I've been going between The 7-Year Slip. I'm also reading Powerless, so a bit of a palette cleanser, I guess, but I am loving this book. I'm also 90 pages into this book, but I've been reading it a bit more. It would say on my Kindle 100 pages in. This one, it's only 90 pages in. Quick intermission for this 24-hour reading challenge. We're going to unbox some books. We're gonna open this one first. I'm so excited! It's the big version. Why? Oh my god, I am so excited. I think I might have to stop reading the books I'm reading now to read it because I need to read it. If you know me, I love the Inheritance game. See, I feel like new releases and buying books so you can read before the adaptation of a movie or a show comes out is a good excuse, you know, and it shouldn't be breaking the book buying ban. Oh wait, they have Disney Hyper. There's a poster inside. I want the poster. I know I don't have the OG covers. I could have bought the OG ones from Big W, but I don't like the covers. I like these ones. Bro, that hurts. There is no poster. You freaking lied. Oh wait, no, I found. Boy, what kind of poster is this? Anyways, alright, we have all the books. Oh my god, I love the spines. They look so nice. But we have Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, The Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and then we have The Last Olympian. Yeah, I'm very excited to read the books, you know, and watch the show. I am so freaking tired. I stayed up last night to finish The 7-Year Slip. I was annotating it at like 1 o'clock in the morning, right after I finished. I'm not even kidding. I was probably at chapter 13, which is page 117, or chapter 15. I'm not sure, around those parts. And then I just read the rest of this, like, all yesterday. I did nothing else besides read this. It took me 6 hours and 45 minutes to complete this book, including when I was annotating. I did end up rating this 4.75 stars. I loved this book. It was so good. The last couple chapters kind of almost brought me to tears. I don't know why. It's not full 5 stars because I just felt like the start was a little bit hard for me to get into. Like, I was enjoying it as I was going in, but it just took me a very long time just to get to 100 pages, and that could have been the book, and maybe I was just trying to get like used to the writing from one of my other books that took me a while to read. We are at 19 hours and 45 minutes. This is taking me like a week to do. We have a little bit left, so obviously I'm going to read another book. I don't know if I should start the timer with Powerless because I'm currently reading this one. I'm almost 100 pages into it. I've just stopped so I could continue reading 7-Year Slip, so I haven't really picked it up in like the last couple days. So maybe I'll read this one, but I also do want to get to The Brothers Hawthorne because obviously this just came out on Tuesday. Yes, on Tuesday it came out, and I really want to get to it. I will decide and then come back with my decision, or maybe I'll just go like right into it and be like, hey, yep, reading this book. I have quite a bit to do today. I've written down my to-do list. I'm not gonna start reading immediately, but I do need to have breakfast and complete the task. Hello everyone, welcome. It has been 3 days since I filmed because I've been out in the city for Father's Day, so it was like a little weekend away. I went to 2 bookstores. I went to QBD and DMX. I don't know if I'll have the footage up of like the bookstore and that, looking at books. I did find some really great books, and so I bought 4. But I have been reading Powerless. I did end up choosing this one to read because I was like, you know what, I'm already in the middle of it and I really want to get into it a bit more, and I'm loving it. It is so good. I'm 154 pages in and it's so good. Oh my god, I love Peyton and Kai and Kit as well. I'm loving it so much. It's definitely right now giving Hunger Games vibes because they just did some like interview stuff to, you know, be able to not have sponsors, but it's just to get people's votes. I have a theory in my mind, but I don't want to say anything. I'm not gonna say it because I feel way too scared to say it. But I'm going to continue reading this tonight. I feel like I'll finish this challenge tonight. We'll see how far we can get into the book. I want to at least get to like, I'd probably say 200 something pages into the book before I finish. This book has me giggling and kicking my feet right now. They're in their first trial. Something just happened and I'm just sitting here like my feet on the back just going like, oh my god. I thought I was done. I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish this chapter and I'm probably done. I've probably gone over like a couple minutes. No, not even one bit. Like I checked on the timer like 10 minutes ago and I was like, okay, I'm probably done. Nope. It's only been 10 minutes, but it's going so well. I love this book so much. I'm really upset that it's taking me forever to read. We have hit 24 hours. I feel like a weight has just lifted off my shoulders after knowing that I've finished the 24-hour challenge and that I'm never doing it again. Most likely I will, but I don't want to do it again right now. So for this challenge, I read 3.5 books. Now basically halfway through this book, so 3.5. This feels very disappointing, but at the same time I'm actually very surprised that I got through 3.5 books. The first one is All In. I rated this 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. Loved the new setting, I guess, because the first 2 books is set in one place and then this one is set in a different place, so it's a bit of a new atmosphere. I love these characters so much and I loved, you know, being able to see them again even though it wasn't that long. But I do love Jennifer Lynn Barnes' writing and how fast paced and easy it is to read, and also how short her chapters are. I appreciate her so much for that. I will say these ones are just like a little bit longer than the Inheritance Games ones because those ones are extremely short. I am very excited to read the last book and also the novella. The next book that I read was The Housemaid. I'm kind of tossing between not much of a difference, but a 4.5 or a 4.75 stars. I really enjoyed the book. It's just a bit of it kind of bored me and I was like, I just want to get to it, you know, like kind of just pick up the pace a little bit. That was my only issue with it. I love the writing, it's really great. I love the way that Frida McFadden has set up the book and the way that she also finished the book, because it sets up for the next book and it just makes you want to jump right into the next one and be like, yes, love this one, I want to go to the next one and see what the hell's gonna happen. And then the last one that I read was The 7-Year Slip. I loved this one. It was so freaking good. I rated this book 4.75 stars. It was very close to a 5 stars. The start was just a little bit hard for me to get into. I will definitely be reading more of Ashley Poston's books and I do want to read The Dead Romantics. I will definitely get to that one, but a paranormal romance, I don't know. The last one that I've only gotten halfway into is Powerless. I love this book. I am currently just tabbing this book with like all these purple tabs. I am loving it so far already. 5 stars. I haven't felt this way about a book probably since Queen of Shadows. Actually no, that's a lie, but like really like giggling and kicking my feet and being like, oh my god, with a fantasy book because of the enemies to lovers and just everything in this book. Probably Queen of Shadows. If you haven't read it yet, please go pick it up. Please, it is amazing. I love Lauren Roberts' writing. The tropes in here are amazing. It's dual POV, which I feel like is necessary, and I love it. Go buy the freaking book. If you don't, sleep with one eye open. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this 24-hour challenge. I might try this again in the future, but I might do it differently. We'll see. I might have to actually do a 48-hour challenge because I'm sorry, 24 hours. We don't know her. We don't know. I can do that. I probably could. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!